Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how I'm going to be making my seed starter mix to grow my plants throughout the winter. And this is just as good for spring when I start my plants early spring, almost late winter, but somewhere in that range is where I start, and this is going to be the seed start mix I use. Now, it's not a very complicated mix, but I am going to be using this product because I really like this product, and this is what's driving me to make the video. Is really, ultimately, this product right here, which is the VermisTerra product, and this is worm castings, and I really like this product a lot. I've been using this, and I don't really see myself using any other product. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a seed starting mix using the worm castings, and this is a premium grade worm castings, folks. See, it says premium right on the bag. This is what the bag looks like. Can't see if it's blurry or right. That's what the bag looks like. This is the highlight of the video right here because this is the fundamental that you need. I'm going to be using the peat moss, as you see here, and I'm going to add a little bit of sand to it, and I'm going to add some perlite. So they don't recommend using more than a 28 to 30% worm casting to 70% roughly of peat moss or cocoa coir. That's what they recommend. You can just mix those two together and you're probably fine. I'm just adding a little bit of perlite to it to kind of make it a little more fluffy. Their biggest concern is that the higher you go with the worm castings, the more the soil may tend to clog up or plug up, and it won't drain well throughout the winter months, and it'll eventually condense, and that's what they're really concerned about. So just to make it so it's drains a little better, being that's the biggest concern, we're going to add the perlite and we're going to add the sand just for fluidity. And then we're going to add like a gallon pail's worth of this, and then maybe a half a gallon. It's not exact with the sand. I just want some fluidity in there so things don't clump together as easy. So that's what we're going to do. So let's do that now. It basically took the whole bag to get roughly to about, it's not even a full third, but it's about a third. It's about right about here. So it took the full bag. And we want to add a gallon's pail's worth of perlite. Perlite's already been moistened because it's been sitting outside. So we want to put this down. Put the perlite down first, just so the worm castings has something to sit on top of. We add the worm castings, and I really want to show you the grade of this worm castings right here. I want to show you how finely sifted this stuff is. Look at this stuff. Is that the best worm castings you have ever seen? Look how well sifted this product is. There's virtually no smell in it at all. This stuff is pure as far as the odor or anything like that. Very, very finely sifted. I'd almost put this into micron level. It's just very soft. It's very soft in nature. Now, this don't look anything like the other castings that I've been using. And I am going to add a scoop of rock dust to this. Alright, so it's mixed. I had to move everything indoors because it's starting to rain out there. Typical theme for this year. But you can see the beautiful mixture that's made for a peat moss. Now this is dry. I need to hydrate it. You really want to get some moisture into this before you actually start stuffing your pots, but you don't want it so moist where it's soaking wet. You just want to get it moist enough to where it'll receive water once you start planting and watering and putting your seeds in there to start it with. Now this is a seed starter mix. This isn't designed or anything for growing plants permanently. This is just so they can wait out the winter. I'm going to be feeding them compost tea, and things like that. So I just need a basic mixture for them to grow. This mixture is probably a really good mixture to use because you're using peat moss, which is a sterile product in general. It's generally not loaded with bacteria. It doesn't have any microbes. It's just a very sterile product. It's not really nutrient dense either. It's just a kind of a medium, really, just to grow in. It's nothing to brag about. But for making seed starter mixes, this is perfect. Also, it has perlite in it, which is another sterile product. I'm using sand, which is generally another sterile product. There's nothing going to live inside sand because it's nothing inside of it organic. And of course, the only product that has a living product in it is the worm castings that I use. And that's basically what I'm using to inoculate the soil. I'm not using anything else. That's just, and I did add a scoop of rock dust, which again is a sterile product. I just want to make sure that I get some more minerals into the soil and make sure that they got the minerals that they need. That's really it. I mean, that's our soil mixture for the plants that I'm going to be growing. We're going to show you the seeds that I'm going to sprout, and I actually made this for a specific seeds that I'm growing. I'll show you what I'm going to be growing this year. I got quite a few things to put on the table over the winter, and then we're going to bring them out in spring, and we're going to grow them full term. We'll update you on another video coming out very soon for my 2019 seed starts for my peppers and tomatoes anyway. I'm not going to show you all the other stuff. I mean, I'm probably going to grow beans and all kinds of stuff. But that's how I make my seed start mix. Once I get to the point, I start filling the trays and starting off my seeds, I'll bring you to that video, and then we'll show you all the varieties I'm growing. We'll go from there. So look forward to that coming out soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.